Hi, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to do a timeless collective reading. Whenever this reading finds its way to you is the right time, but keep in mind it is a general reading, so see what signs, symbols, messages, and energies resonate for you in your particular situation. Hopefully help to bring you some clarity out of whatever you're wondering. It could broaden your perspective, narrow your focus, help you see something with fresh eyes in a new way, in a new light, but in the end, always trust yourself. That divine inner guidance is inside of you, and try to make balanced decisions between logic and intuition. So your decisions are sound, based in love, and for the highest, greatest good of everyone. So we're all uplifted in love. Let's begin. We're going to start with the Power Archangel Tarot. Let's see what God's source, Holy Spirit, Christ consciousness, our higher selves, angels, and energies of love have for the highest and greatest good of all. We're going to start with just one card to get the foundational energy. What is the foundational energy to be aware of right now for the collective? Please and thank you. Oh, making a decision, possible partnership, maybe business partnership, maybe passionate partnership. This is where you are making some passionate plans. It's where you had that spark, that energy, that idea that created a little bit of a flame, and now it's time to put that flame into action. Time to think about what you can do in the future that gets you excited. But it's a two, so I always see the two as either you and someone else or a decision. Here there are two people on the beach. It looks like one person has been on that beach for a very long time and the other has arrived. So maybe you've been waiting for someone, or you are going to somebody that's been waiting. It also has one of those, it almost has like a bubble rainbow around it. So I feel like there is protection in this partnership. It's also, the rainbow is seeing that rainbow at the end of a storm, seeing the light at the end of a tunnel, but I'm getting that this is some kind of pocket of protection. I feel like it's going to move with you as you move towards these plans or in this journey together. It could also be, I see a meeting. So it could be a meeting of hearts or a meeting of the minds. I feel there's one particular important conversation going on between two people, probably you and someone else, that gets something moving, that gets the ball rolling. But it looks like you're starting to take a journey here. You also have this angel, very sassy angel of protection, and she has a dove over her. So it's making, oh, I don't have my glasses. We're going to have to hold it back today. Making bold and ambitious choices. It's also great progress is possible. And it's important relationships with people who share your vision. I do feel like maybe outside of this bubble of protection and or bubble of inspiration, maybe others don't quite understand these plans or why you have this ambition to maybe try something new, give something a go, do something different. I feel like eventually people are going to, I don't know, maybe to some people I see this bubble as being almost foggy. So if people can't understand what's going on, I see eventually as these plans move forward, that fog clearing and there being transparency in a situation, so maybe others can see what you are pursuing as clearly as you do. And I feel like if they're not going to match that energy and remain foggy on what they see, I don't feel like those are the right people who share your vision. So I feel like that's an okay thing. I'm also getting that I see like tinted windows on a car. So maybe these plans aren't meant for the outside eyes or minds to know about yet, until maybe you're ready to like roll down the window on something. I also don't know why I see a big banana. Sometimes I get really like random visions and I'm not sure why. But the banana does make me think of those, you know, those old banana seats on a bicycle. So maybe you're doing something on a bicycle. Also the banana, maybe yellow, maybe banana flavor. Maybe you're eating a banana. I don't know. But when I get random images, I've learned to just say them, so hopefully that makes sense to one of you out there why I'm seeing a banana. So let's go to the guides from the hidden realms and just get a little more clarity. What else would the collective need to know right now to be helpful, please and thank you? Ooh, there's a lot of hearts hanging in the tree, and this says that there are blessings everywhere. It's gifts from the universe. It's also synchronicity. So it could be that whatever plans you had going on inside, like in your thoughts or with inside this partnership, you're starting to see solutions, even miracles, synchronistic messages to help you move these plans forward, to kind of give you a little, I'm getting to give you a little guidance, but also I'm getting sort of like an inspiration. Like I see little flames, like little flickers of inspiration to guide you to where you need to go, to be in the right place, to be in the right time, to see I'm not getting just one open door, I'm getting many. So pay attention to when these plans or ideas that you are having within yourself or in a partnership start to sort of give you clues in your life. You know, a little thing that comes through that has to do with that thing that you were talking about, and then pursue that. It could just be giving you a little bit of check, like, yes, that is the right idea. You know, the universe is orchestrating something for you. You are on the right path. It's where you feel like you are being gifted, but I feel like maybe it's about your gifts as well. So maybe it's about pursuing something that you are talented at or passionate about. So let's continue. Let's do the sweet love tea. What is a deeper message to be helpful for the collective right now? Please and thank you. What else does the collective need to know about the Two of Gabriel or the Two of Wands, the Two of Fire, the Two of Rods, and blessings everywhere, synchronistic energy, blessings from the universe, and gifts. Oh, this message. So yeah, you are getting something that is definitely going to be inspiring to you. It's going to feel like maybe not even a little flicker of a flame like I saw, but like a firework. Like if you missed the couple of flickers that were trying to guide you in the way, the universe is going to set some fireworks off right in front of you that you cannot miss. I'm getting, even if you are the only one or the only people who see it, like a I don't know, like a special universal firework put out there just for you. But I still feel like maybe others don't notice that and you do. So I'm not sure what that's about, but this is a passionate partnership. This is like, you know, you gotta maybe like it's fanning the flames, but I'm getting that it's to keep something alive, to keep something lit, to keep something going. It's doing whatever it takes to keep the passion alive. So, and it's also a renewal kind of energy. It could be some romance coming into your world. And it's also a caring energy. And if it's not romance for all of you, it's definitely some kind of project you are working on alone. But I feel like even if you're working on something alone, there are others who are going to want to get on board with you or speak on your behalf, or maybe a really good partnership coming in the future where you can do some kind of project together. If that's about work, you both have this fiery flame inside of you. So fiery flames and all, let's go to the divine truth. This is about a partnership coming in or one you are thinking about. Whatever dynamic that is, let's get a little insight for you guys. What does the collective need to know on this partnership? Either rekindled or renewed, or message about how to keep something moving and going in the right direction, or what to know about what is coming in. Wow, I just saw SOON exclamation part, like exclamation point, like I saw the word. So maybe something is coming in soon if you've been waiting. And now I hear real soon. So wow, that feels really good. And also, it's interesting how I saw the word. It sort of made me think of a sign or something really big right in front of you. I almost saw it as bubble letters, like they're in the clouds. So I do feel like there's something that's going to be really big. You can't miss. What does the collective need to know? I have this deck split in half. So we'll pull from each half. Message for the collective, please, and thank you. Picture perfect. Something's gonna look just right. Also, somebody is looking at you. It makes me see like even like a billboard. Maybe you're bigger than life to someone. I don't know why. I just thought of Pablo Picasso by Citizen Cope. It's a really good song, but I feel like he sees his like dream girl or something like that, like on the billboard, and almost like talks to her like she's real. So maybe if somebody's just looking at your picture now, someone sees you as perfect exactly how you are. You are beautiful inside and out. And somebody is staring at your pictures all day long, not just a little bit. Somebody keeps going back, I feel like, to a certain picture of you. So I don't know if that's something on social media or if it's a picture you take and somebody sort of keeps it as a, I don't know, I even see somebody having you on their phone as their like their background. But I also see a wallet. So maybe somebody keeps a picture in their wallet. Somebody important. That could even be you looking at somebody else's picture. I feel like you could be scrolling, but I feel like there is one picture in particular that just does it for you. Or like maybe it's a specific memory that you have or a new memory that you make. I feel like whatever the picture is, it's not superficial. It's almost like you can feel the energy. So maybe it is a moment. All right, let's get one more from this half since I auto shuffled. What is one more message for the collective? Please and thank you. Ooh, somebody's leaving their comfort zone. Very nice. So somebody's ready to definitely make some plans, go into new territory, do something different than they've ever done. I feel like somebody's looking pretty vibrant going out of their comfort zone. I feel like with this here, somebody was maybe like I feel like that's almost like the energy where somebody couldn't see through something, or somebody was almost like stuck or trapped in a hole. I feel like somebody has breached the surface. It looks like they're dancing. Also, the head is a cat, so maybe somebody was, it's the energy I got in another reading, like the house cat. And someone's sort of becoming the outdoor, feline kind of energy, male or female, it doesn't matter, but like sort of branching out into new territory, like kind of discovering how to expand something. But this is somebody who was maybe not wanting to get out of their comfort zone, even if they were uncomfortable. Now I feel like what they thought would maybe be uncomfortable by expansion is becoming really comfortable. And they're recognizing how the discomfort was where they were. But sometimes until that move is made, you just don't know. You don't know what you've never tried. So somebody's releasing fears, stepping out of their comfort zone, and they want to come closer to you. Yeah, maybe somebody was just sort of watching you from afar, or just looking at your picture, or maybe for some of you, this could be somebody you met or you are meeting online. Maybe somebody is kind of gaining some strength to actually ask you out or send you a message. Maybe somebody actually thought you were like, I'm getting kind of like that billboard energy, like bigger than life. Like, no, they'd never say yes to me. And that could also be you thinking that about someone else. But I feel like somebody is going to come through and say yes. And maybe you thought, you know, that person, I don't know, I'm just getting that you and someone else are going to be more comfortable together than maybe you knew from afar. So let's see. Let's go to the other half. What else would be helpful for the collective to know? On Picture Perfect, Comfort Zone. Isn't there a Ed Sheeran song about a picture in his jeans or a picture in his wallet or something like that? I'll find that song and I'll put it below. One message, please. Ooh, somebody maybe isn't comfortable with how they feel or their emotions. I feel like this energy, I just feel like around you somebody is willing, ready, and able and comfortable to take off the mask. Maybe they feel like they have to wear this mask around other people, and that can be uncomfortable. If you have a mask on your face and it's getting all sweaty and weird underneath because you're never allowing yourself to breathe or be exposed with transparency or for who you are, that can be so uncomfortable. But it also could be uncomfortable when somebody is working through a lot of different emotions, and that could be you or it could be somebody else trying to I hear pinpoint something, going through an array of emotions, and somebody who feels a little unstable. I am not getting that all of this emotional energy is towards you though. So maybe there's a situation going on that you have with others where you feel different there in that partnership or with that person than other partnerships or places. But I'm getting mostly that this is somebody else having mixed emotions about maybe leaving the comfort zone or why they stayed in that comfort zone so long in the first place. Let's get one more from this deck, and then maybe a spirit message, and then a couple more tarot. What is another message to be helpful for the collective right now? Please and thank you. Just have some patience. Somebody is coming, even though I still see that soon. I see that soon. So, well, it does say you have been patient. So maybe you've been patient a very long time for someone to work something out, come out of that, you know, situation. Maybe you've been looking at someone for a long time, or you've had even a picture in your mind of possibilities of all the blessings you desire and want in your life. Waiting for these fireworks to go off somewhere. I feel like they are. So I feel like the wait is over for some of you, or it's not going to be much longer. So you have been patient with me during this journey. The wait is over. It's over. And true love is here. So I also hear truth. So maybe you're going to find out the truth about something. And I just keep looking at this. I feel like you knew the truth the whole time. I feel like if you're connecting to someone, they see you as truth. I mean, they feel like this connection is not just outward. It's not just about what they see on the outside. This picture perfect energy is because it's what you exude inside. And now I see fireworks in a stomach. That makes me think of that like falling in love butterfly kind of energy, exciting kind of energy. Made me so passionate kind of energy. So, all right, this is really nice. I hope this is giving you just a broader perspective on somebody you were thinking about, or maybe somebody coming in. Let's go to, oh, these are the tiny little letters. I hope I can see them. What is one spirit message for the collective to be helpful, please, and thank you. We're going to hold it way back here. You're not moving too slowly. Everything is happening in a divine timing here. So drop any self-induced pressure. If you're putting pressure on yourself to push something to happen faster, even come up with a solution, it is going to come up in the right timing. You are actually at a sweet spot here. You're at like the perfect place you need to be, and it's the sweet spot, that's like a tongue twister, between taking care of yourself. So you do have to make sure, if there's all these fireworks coming in, or you have these passionate plans you want to make, you have to have that inner standing to know when you need to definitely take your time with something. It's okay to move a little slowly, and when it's time to like really step on the gas and move fast with something. So you have to take care of yourself, and you still are going to be making advancements towards your goals, which is here. So, and you're on the right path. There's no such thing as being behind. Smile, breathe, and carry on. Today is where you are, so I feel like it's doing the best you can with what you have right now. And let's go to the tarot. I have the Light Seers. Let's get a little picture of the energy you need to know about, so you can navigate. I hear this platform. Maybe some of you have a platform, or you do something in social media. Maybe the platform is also seeing the elevated perspective with something. I see, I actually see a platform with lights all around it, like yellow lights, almost like if you took a ring light or a makeup mirror and put it down on the ground and you were in the center. I don't know why I see that. Maybe you do something with lights. I actually see now an electrician. Maybe somebody's an electrician. Or it's something about lighting, or the lights coming back on. What is the tapestry of energy for the collective, please, and thank you. Ooh, we got justice. This is so strong. This is definitely when something comes back into balance in your world. It's not just a little decision, it's a big one. Justice is where you are looking at something through the elevated perspective, but maybe something was lost under the surface before. It's like this one is so clear, and this one is that foggy energy. So it is possible there's other people that are looking through a situation in a foggy perspective, and somebody here is not. So it is looking at all the reflections around you. It's using this sort of clarity, communication, and sometimes I even see that as questions or a light bulb of ideas. But you are using this sword balanced to hold your scales. You are like parallel with almost like heaven and earth together. I feel like you're the bridge for something. But when justice comes through, it could be a Libra energy. It could also be that finally a decision is made, whether that's your decision, someone else's decision, or somebody else making a decision that ends up bringing something back into balance. Because I feel like before that big decision or that clarity comes in, you want the balance, but it's kind of an uncomfortable feeling before you just know. Once you know, once you have like an anchor or a starting point, maybe even a platform, now you know how to redirect yourself, make different decisions, or just maneuver yourself. I'm getting maneuver, but when justice comes in, it can be divine justice. It could be the justice system. Sometimes that is signing a contract. Sometimes it's a divorce. Sometimes it's a marriage. It's usually something really big that ends up rebalancing the scale. So do pay attention to justice, that there are people making decisions, maybe that not all selfish and not thinking about anyone else, or thinking about everyone else but not involving the self, because then that is that imbalanced kind of energy. And it's always going to feel like you wish, or it's going to be that energy of almost like, so if the energy is only thinking about everyone else and there's no truth, and it's just like a giving energy without giving anything back to yourself or involving what you desire or want or see as truth, then it's always going to feel like it's that wrong decision that was made and you were pulled into something or somewhere you didn't want to be. So it's looking at something through an objective point of view so that everybody can be considered. And so everyone can have balance. But let's see what this is about. Clarity on justice, please. Oh, and temperance. Yeah, it's definitely balance. There's definitely balance coming back in to your world, or overall in general, and in yourself. Temperance is where you have big, huge divine help and protection to merge different energies together to find that Goldilocks zone, to find the perfect balance. Not too far ahead and not too far behind. You are just right. This is also the divine emergence of the sun, the moon, the divine masculine, the divine feminine coming together, stripped of any kind of impurities, and finding that perfect balance point, as above, so below. Also, the synchronicities to as within, so without. This is sometimes a good example of this is like a wedding coordinator, a bartender, a chef, someone who's putting a lot of different energies together and handling it all at once. And it doesn't mean it's easy to handle or easy to do, but they make it look effortless. It is not getting ahead or behind, even though there can be plans you had and lessons you learned from the past, but that's why you can navigate the exact now point so well. So, you know, if it's the bartender energy, there's different customers there for different reasons. There's maybe if you're in a restaurant, the people you work with, the chef's in the back, glass breaks over there, you need some ice over there. That person obviously does not want to be bothered. They're in, you know, I'm getting just like an introverted spot. They're on their phone. Somebody else needs some conversation. They need to get out what happened in the day. People like their drinks different. Spicy for one is not enough for another. And it's doing like an octopus, all of that stuff at once. And it usually comes after experience. It's also handling sometimes many different personalities all at once. How you would speak or get information across to one individual might not be the same approach you do with somebody else. And it's gauging that. But that's also with gauging different energies as they come in and as they flow. Upside down, it is imbalance. Getting like, I hear off kilter. I don't know, it makes me think of, like, I don't know why I just saw somebody who broke a heel. It's like, kind of like that kind of energy. So I feel like, what is that movie? I can't quite get it. I want to say it might be Romancing the Stone. I think I just went way back in the brain files, but I feel like, wasn't she in the jungle? And she had her fancy heels and one broke. And I feel like he took the big old like machete and like chopped her other heel off so she could walk. Oh my goodness, I will find that scene and I will put it in. Maybe there's something in that scene. But it's like that. You almost have to just like, you gonna stay there in the imbalanced situation, or are you just gonna take off your shoes or chop off the heel? You know, you lost a heel, but now you can walk straight. That was such an interesting thing to see. I don't know where that popped in. All right, so let's get clarity. These are also very big. It's 14 and 11, maybe 11, 14. Maybe also a Sagittarius, Libra. With the fire, it could be any of the fire signs, but I hear Taurus as well. What do we need to know about justice and temperance? Wow, you have big cards today. And at the bottom, since I stared at it, is the world. There is a brand new portal you are ready to walk through. Or somebody else is ready to take a big bow in whatever is going on in a certain chapter in their life, to put not just the chapter away, but to put that volume away and pull out a brand new volume. It might have to do with a marriage, because you do have the Hierophant. But whatever decision is coming in brings overall balance inside your soul and maybe your souls. But it could also be a wedding. The Hierophant is you being with people who share your vision, or a person that shares your vision. That is where you're heading towards. It's where you are heading towards something where you are getting the elevated perspective towards source all of the time with this guidance, and yet you are grounded here on the earth to live those spiritual lessons and make your dreams reality, to really be a part of these blessings in your life. The Hierophant is sometimes you connecting with another person that's really different from you, maybe even totally different faiths, but there's a connection in your hearts, there's an openness in your mind, there's a similarity in your vibration. The Hierophant is spiritual energy. It's sometimes divine guidance. It's also sometimes a very wise person in your life that you will feel is there to give you guidance out of love. It would be somebody that would want to see you live your truth and make decisions that bring balance in your life. But here it's just this one person in meditation, but looking so happy. I'm also getting like touched, like in a really nice way, like feeling like almost like, so maybe somebody is giving you some kind of gift or doing something so beautiful, you feel like touched and blessed, loved, guided. It almost even looks like this is like a spiritual firework here, kind of what I saw here. And it's almost like it's ethereal or invisible to everyone but the person that's touching upon or feeling that truth, that energy. Here, it is not being with people that you connect to or match in vibration or elevate your soul. It feels like the stairs are always going the wrong way, or you're always sinking. I also see this, maybe this way, as where you sometimes need to rewrite the rules. If you do something one way for so long and it stopped working, it stopped growing, it stopped feeling like you, it stopped having a flow of energy, stop bringing balance, then what do you need to do to change that? Or how can you adjust something to make new rules, or throw the rules out the window altogether and recreate something as you go? So this can be you in school, a group, a church, a college, taking a class, going to a meetup, any kind of like institution kind of energy where people work together under a platform or under certain guidelines so things run smoothly and things aren't all chaotic. And that is important. But sometimes it is you, if you don't feel like that's the right place for you, taking yourself somewhere else, even just communing on your own with spirit until you recognize where to go, where you feel like you are in the right environment or in the right partnership. And the rules between you and one person might be totally different than you and another person, because everyone's individual one-on-one dynamics is totally different. You know, how you are around maybe one individual might be completely different around somebody else. But I am getting that you are having at least one person come into the picture where there's such a beautiful connection. Maybe you do have a big ending coming in, but this is heading towards the Fool. It's heading towards that leap of faith. It's also stepping into a portal of brand new energy for you. I feel like this is such a beautiful ending. It's a take a bow. It's not a harsh ending. It feels right. It feels good. It feels real. It feels natural. It feels like it was meant to be. It always has that slight energy of uncomfortable, or you don't know exactly what's going to happen in a new chapter, but there's an excitement about what is to come. But this person is exactly in that moment, literally between the portal. And that's like being where you are now, the chapter, the page, the step that you are on. I feel like you're going through something with open arms, an open heart. Your vibration is different. I feel like your chakras are even aligning. And you have all this sacred geometry around you. You have all the elements, the thoughts. I'm even getting like the spiritual energy, or I don't know, like guideposts. I keep seeing like synchronistic messages that are helping you make maybe whatever you had as a little conversation, or even an actual like a blueprint you made, a map or something, to become not just sort of ethereal but real. But you have to be involved in that. This is not letting go of something that was meant to be over and done, like wanting to keep going back into that weird comfort zone here. But look at how dark it is. Where you are going is light. It's almost like, like if you did something and you were working at the same job for a very long time, and you got a brand new offer, and you took it, and you know that that offer is meant for you, that you have all these possibilities in this new position, or in this new company, or creating your own business, whatever it is. But you were at your other spot for a very long time, and maybe you love the people you work with, or you love the projects that you had going on, but you still have that sense that there's something different and better that you are meant to do. It's knowing that that ending is coming, and it's sometimes a bittersweet feeling because you are leaving something behind, but it's also those like tears of joy that you get to do something even better. It's like if you were always on Broadway, and your Broadway show after like 10 years of being there is over, that last show is going to be bittersweet and beautiful and amazing at the same time, but maybe you're going to be a movie star, and it's going to be something different. Or maybe it's just a new show, which brings brand new energy, a new kind of audience, new songs. I do see an actor for some of you, so it's kind of that. Like, you know something is different that's coming through, but you still have to maybe put that old chapter away, and it was a good one, but you feel that there's going to be an even better one coming in. So let's get one more message for you guys. I hope this reading was helpful. We're going to end with the super attractor. Let's get one message for the collective to sum this all up, please, and thank you. Oh, it's funny, I did see the Taurus before, or I heard Taurus, and that would be the Hierophant. So yeah, that needed to come through, so maybe it's a Taurus kind of energy. Also with this like snail, maybe something, just as I'm looking at all these cards, something might have to do with actual snail mail, like waiting for something in the mail, maybe even email, but I see more something that is being like transported. One more message to sum this reading up for the collective, please, and thank you. As soon as I choose to see the light in the dark corners, where's this? Light in the dark corners. It's almost like what I saw with that ring light. Maybe it was just you're focused on this dark platform before. But as soon as you see the light in the corners, you redirect your power towards what you want. It's all about your perception. Are you paying attention to what didn't work, or the doors that are shut, or the things that, you know, are still unclear? Or do you pay attention to what is that big, beautiful, spiritual firework or display that's there for you, the open doors, the possibilities, the energies that work with you. It's all about what you focus on. When you focus on more of those lights, more lights appear. And with this, I bid you adieu. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a beautiful day, evening, night, and I will see you soon. Bye.